bigger one. I brought y'all on my block because this the real me.
It's the real me TV, and I'm here with Murda Monroe. Murda, what's up?
What's up?
Ain't too much, man. So, give us a quick backstory. Let everybody know what you do, where you from.
Alright, so I'm a female rap artist. As y'all can see, I'm from Landover. Bender Road, exactly. This our block, you know.
Yeah.
This is home. This is where it really started at.
This where it
Like,
started.
all the rap shit.
Yeah.
This is where it started at. Like, you know, regular female artists, when you ask them, like, why they started rapping, they hit you with the, because I looked up to this female artist, or it's like, it's not like that with me.
Yeah.
My father was rapping. He had a group, like, LSLG or something.
How far along was that?
Like,
Back in the 90s? Early 2000s?
early 2000s. So it's like, mind you, when he was rapping, I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Coming out of middle school, going into high school.
Oh, so you got to really see that.
Yeah, but it's like, we had the studio in the basement.
Damn.
So he'll be in there recording, I'll be in my room mad as shit. Like, I'm trying to record. But he wasn't hearing me.
Yeah.
He had this little friend named Paco. He was his engineer. So I'm like, damn, Paco, record me until my father get back. Don't let me know. Like, just record me. Hit me out.
Yeah.
I can't let you. Nigga, record me. Like, so he recorded me. But the deal was for me not to release it. I released it on SoundCloud.
It went up.
My father heard it. Mind you, I was a little ass girl, like 8th grade. So, of course, he was upset because I'm cussing. But it's like the stuff I'm saying, he's actually listening to me. So he like, you want to record? I'm going to record you, but, you know, family, regular household, your grades, all that shit come first.
Yeah.
But that's where it really started at. I didn't have my name yet.
Your father, he from here too?
Yeah, he from, this is his house. This is his mommy house. Like,
Damn.
so, it's like, me listening to them, him going on the road, leaving us in the house with my mother, it made me like, damn, my father really liked that shit. So I'm gonna have to do that shit, but it's like I'm gonna be doing the same shit he doing, leaving us in the house. You know, if I got a family at that time, I'm gonna be doing the same shit. Like, but it was like, I liked it. Like, I was around it all the time. We was going to school in the city and waiting for 3:15 to hit on the clock to come around here just to watch them do what they do.
Nah, that's all right. That's kind of a unique.
Yeah, so it's like that's
right
honestly where I got it from. And then it's like my sister London, she used to live right here next door. She don't live right here no more. They moved down North Carolina. But it was an all males group. She was the only female artist.
Yeah. So
it was like I looked up to her. I listened to her verses. So like she's what really made me like I'm gonna be a female artist like Lun Lun. I'm a sound like Lun Lun. Like,
damn. You feel like you made it further than like them?
yeah,
In a
and it's
sense.
like I used to think of it fucked up. Like, my father used to real do this shit. Like, real put his hard-earned time. Pro Tools,
Yeah.
MacBook. He was buying all that shit. Like, and it's like the shit just went nowhere. But it's like, look,
I mean,
he gave it to me.
Like that, yeah.
So it's like now.
It's still paid off in the end.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That's
so
all right.
I don't really be mad about it as much, you know?
Kill, nah,
But that's
all
where it
right.
really started at. Like, that's why I be taking Bender to the heart so much. Because it's like, it's way more than just us sitting on this block. A lot has happened on this block. It's a lot of artists that came from this block. Like, Janky Bam out. He's originally from Bender. Me, Bender. Pullum, Bender. Like, all good-ass artists, though. From
what's
one
your
block.
relationship
And
with
we
Bender
didn't even
Pullum?
think we was all going to rap. Like,
Yeah. What's your relationship with Pullum?
I mean, you know, like, when I meet Pullum, I met Pullum the end of 2013, 2014. I was walking to the rec. He's the corner house.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the yard, twisting his little bush.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, why you ain't coming to the rec? He like, my grandmother said I can't leave the yard. I'm like, how old is you? He like, what'd he say? He like, I'm about to be 17. I'm like, damn, I'm only 13.
Yeah.
He like, for real? I'm like, damn, but why you can't leave the porch? I'm only 13.
Yeah.
Like, but it was like his grandmother, he stuck to his word. He listened to her. Like, And he did not play that shit. We'll be walking back and forth, and he'll be still sitting there. Hey, y'all, we'll talk to him before we go in the house. But it's like, one day that nigga just came outside. We like, damn, you off the porch. Like, grandma let you outside. And it was just that since then. But it's like, we from the same block. So it's like we grew up together.
Yeah,
like,
type shit.
Because it's like we was all on the same stuff, but we was from the same block. So it was like, I knew they understood me just as much as I understood them. Like,
that's alright.
But
what's one thing that like keep you going with your music? If you could pick one thing, is it the block?
It's like, dang, that's just so hard because it's like it's Bender, but it's like it's not Bender.
Yeah. Is it like the fans? Is it loyalty? Like, what is it? What's
it's
one
like,
thing? We got to choose only one word, one thing.
Sanaya.
That's NiNi? I don't let NiNi, man.
Really, though, because it's like, I was already rapping when I met Sanaya.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was rapping so much, it made her want to rap.
Yeah.
And you don't get that too many friends where y'all in the same group and y'all want to do the same thing. So it was like, it was kind of exciting that she did want to do a little verse, but I didn't think she was going to actually rap. So when we did do the first song and we dropped Out the Honda, it blew, but it's like we didn't expect it to go nowhere. Like, me, her, and Bam Out was in her room, and her and Bam Out on the bed listening to the instrumental, and he writing in Sanaa like, I'm about to get on this.
Yeah, straight up.
And he like, you on rapping? She's like, I'm about to get on this. And they in there rapping and shit. And Sanaa, at the time, I was fucked up back then. She was the only sister who was like she did hair, so she had consistent money. Like, but she was the youngest, but she was paying for everything. Like, our video shoots, our studio time, our outfits, my hair. Sanaa was doing all that shit, and nobody even knew. Like, I was fucked up. I was graduated out of high school, didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to do shit but sit around Palm Park. So, you know, at the time I wasn't doing shit. Like, I wasn't on shit. But Sanaa, with her having that consistent money, is like, it made us move around more. Like, I'm broke, but you can't tell I'm broke.
Yeah.
So it's like, when she passed, of course I was saying, fuck this shit. But it was like, her music made them want to listen to me even more. Like.
And do you ever feel like you gotta keep up like an image? Cause you like Murda and all that. So you ever feel like you can't be fucked up because you Murda?
All the time, cause it's like.
Or people look at you like you can't go through shit?
All the time. Cause it's like, what I rap and what I speak on, you know, they expect gangsters not to have feelings.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, at the end of the day, I am a female.
No secret.
I am a girl, I am a mother. Like, so it's like, I do have emotions and I try not to show it, but it's like, it happens so much to me over and over again, I have no other choice. Like, it's like I wear it every day.
Yeah.
So it's like, regardless if I don't want to show it, they see it. Like, this shit be eating me up. But, you know, life goes on. Like.
And at some point in time, you signed an OTD.
Mm-hmm.
You still signing them?
Mm-mm.
How you get out the contract? Like, what was the deal?
I mean,
if
like.
You can speak on it.
I mean, like, because it's like, the way Bino was set up, like, when he got signed, I felt like in his mindset, he like, if y'all gonna sign me, y'all gonna sign the people I'm trying to bring as well.
Yeah.
Like, so I felt like he felt like, I'm gonna take my deal, but I want a deal so I can give back as well.
Yeah,
like, and it's like, that's where our deal came in at. Like, we was under him. Like, so that's how that shit went about. But you know, of course, things happen. You know how things be with labels sometimes. Like, they play things. So I felt like Bino felt like, if y'all not gonna curry it how I want to curry it, or at least listen to how I want to do things, I might as well just go independent and do the shit myself, like how I've been doing. Like, so that's just how that was, honestly.
And like lately, we've been seeing you like with Keezy Banks. What's our relationship?
I fuck with Keezy. That's my sister. Like, I met Keezy. I can't really remember when I met Keezy, but we was both rapping when she reached out to me. Yeah. And it's like, instantly when I heard her, I liked her sound. Like, It's different from mine, but we speaking the same shit.
Did y'all meet through music?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright.
Like,
and y'all fuck with each other off music now too.
We met at the studio.
Yeah.
Like that was our first time seeing each other. We met at the studio. I was actually sick as shit, and my voice was gone.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to like cancel the studio session, so she still came. She brought me food and all that shit. Like,
oh, so she's solid.
Yeah, she cooks very good. THC in the food, all of that. We was in there high as shit, and my voice came back, and we did that shit, and that shit sounded good. It's like we got more music about to drop, like Evil Twin about to drop.
Yeah.
We just recorded that. We dropped the single. We just haven't shot the video yet, but you know, we get into that.
Hey, Murda, so what's your thoughts on like DMV blogs from the DC artists and the
like thoughts like what?
Like, do you fuck with the blog scene?
I mean, I be fucking with the blogs because it's like the blogs give niggas exposure. Honestly, like
a lot of people don't be liking them though.
I mean, they probably don't like them because of the shit they say, but it's like regardless if it's negative or positive, you're still getting exposure.
Yeah.
Like, the people are still gonna click your page after they say the negative shit. They say the positive shit. They still, you feel me? Like, it's still gonna come. That's why.
You kind of like tough. Your name Murda. You like thorough. So, what's Murda type? Like, do you only talk to like street guys? Do a person gotta be street to get a chance for Murda?
It's like, you got niggas that I done read it to. I'm okay, so no, let me not. I'm not even about to lie. I'm not even about to lie, cause it's like no funny. I didn't really talk to niggas that wasn't on that type time.
Yeah.
And it's like it threw it off so bad, cause it's just like.
So you can't just talk to a regular good civilian, man.
It's not even that. It just be like all that green.
Nah, you don't gotta be
green.
You don't gotta go for nothing. But
cause it's like I feel like a nigga be trying to like.
You don't want to be tougher than a nigga?
It's not even that. It's just like, you don't gotta be, you feel me?
Yeah.
But at least tell that nigga shut the fuck up. Why am I sitting right here telling him shut the fuck up?
Yeah,
like, you're sitting right here looking at me and shit like, what the fuck am I about to do?
Nah,
and now I gotta whoop you and this nigga ass because you didn't just sit right here and embarrass me. You feel me? On that pussy ass shit. And it's like, I don't have time for that. Like, so it's like, I'd rather just deal with people who's not on the same level, but somewhere
around and little.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? Like.
Okay. So, I want to say like 2021, right? Seems like you and Chelly had like a little feud. Can you speak on that?
You just keep. Not even you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, nah, I get it.
Not even you.
Yeah.
Because everybody asks about this bitch.
And what happened?
And it's like.
You tired of talking about it?
Honestly, because it's like it's nothing going on.
Yeah.
It's like when it was going on, it just was nothing going on. So it gave me like.
But how did it start though? And why didn't y'all just make a song with none of that?
Cause like honestly, don't get me wrong, I don't knock nobody's rap, how they sound or none of that. I just didn't like her sound.
Yeah.
And it's like we never was supposed to do no music or nothing like that. But it's like when it gets to a term where, cause like of course in my opinion, in my head, I'm saying to myself, I probably don't like it. I don't like the sound. Yeah. But I'm not going around telling motherfuckers like she's this and that. And that's why I would never, you feel me? I don't be on it. Like
straight up.
If I don't like it, I just don't like it. And if I care to speak on it, I speak on it.
Yeah.
But it's like she just gave me like, she's way above the female artists and we're on the same shit. Like
I get you.
None of us bitches has went nowhere.
Nah, no.
If you want to keep it stacked.
I feel that. Who your DMV top 5 female? Who Murda cranking? Or who Murda think crank?
Killer
Keezy.
Banks.
Keezy Banks. Keezy.
Pretty Money Gang.
Yeah, Pretty Money Hot.
PMG, they crank like shit. PMG.
Who the last two?
Pinky.
Pinky the Robber.
Pinky freestyle like shit. She freestyle like them big dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. She spit that shit from her motherfucking brain. I don't know where that shit come from. I be sitting there watching her shit sometimes like that.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is she coming up with this shit? Because sometimes I be in the studio with writer's block and can't come up with a damn thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's secret. It be
feel
like
me?
that though. Alright, who the last one? Who Murda rocking with?
And
Big Murda herself, huh? That's alright.
Cause it's just like
That's a solid list right there though. I can honestly say I heard all their music, not like all their music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't always say that, so that's all.
And it's like it's more female artists that I really do listen to.
Yeah.
But it's like
That's
the main ones I listen to like right now.
Those four right there. If you and yourself make five. Okay. So on the Real Me TV Murda, we ask everybody this: what's the real you? You can tell me one word. You can tell me a whole sentence. But what's the real Murda? What's something everybody can agree with? Yeah, that's Murda right there. Bender. Oh, that's solid.
So it's like I don't go nowhere without it.
Yeah.
Like you feel me? Like it's like regardless if I'm not on the street, regardless if I can't pick the whole street up, put it in my car and take it with me.
Yeah.
Like
you forever Bender.
I speak on it every song because it's like this is what really made me, honestly. Like just been.
We appreciate you, man.
You know, big and one.
And we
Out. A
out.
lot of that gang shit.